Namaste everyone, this is Pradnya and welcome to my channel Awaken with Pradnya. Today I have selected a topic, divine plan versus free will, because I guess most of us, not only twin flames, but most of the people, most human beings, when we come here in human life, we are always dwelling upon or struggling with this question: what is exactly a divine plan and what is a free will, and is any of it is overpowering each other in any way. Today's video I have deliberately chosen this subject because in my last 2-3 videos I have been talking about ascension and mission and union, and it becomes like really heavy to process. So I thought that this video would be much simpler, should be much simpler, the kind of things we are discussing in this video. So I hope that this is going to help many of you. So before I begin, all those who have not subscribed to my channel yet, please subscribe to my channel and click on the notification icon so that you will get the notification whenever I upload new videos. I upload videos on every Thursday on the different topics related to twin flame journey and ascension. So let's start from the beginning. When we as souls, we are residing in the higher realms, in the spirit world, and when we decide to incarnate in the human body, we do have our own free will. All the souls have their own free will. So as a soul, you are free to choose what sort of a life you want to live on earth. And of course, every life has a purpose. Every soul has a purpose to incarnate. So either it is giving back some karmic give and takes, or to create something great, or be here and volunteer for some spiritual mission. There would be some sort of a purpose for every soul to incarnate in the human body. Without any purpose, no soul would incarnate in the physical body. So when you are planning to incarnate, typically you would sit along with your spirit guides and your light team, and you would chalk out a plan exactly the way we would plan our itinerary for an international holiday. We would definitely sit and plan very deliberately. So the same way, the soul is also planning their life path, life plan before even it is born. So when a soul sits down and plans its life path, they will see what all sort of situations they would face so that they can learn certain lessons. Those souls who are not yet volunteers, they will have typical karmic lessons, who would choose typical family life and typical karmic scenarios in their life. Some tougher souls would choose tougher scenarios like wars, conflicts, competition. I mean, there are so many thousands of millions of ways to set your life, right? So a soul would set that plot for itself. They will ask other soul group members to have soul contract with them for a certain role play in their life. So somebody would decide to be their spouse or somebody. So all this has been already planned according to your free will. Nobody is forcing you to set that sort of a life for yourself. Nobody is coming in the higher realm and telling you that you have to do this and you have to do that. It is your own free will as a soul to choose what you want to choose. And once you choose that, you are born and you would execute that. So what I feel is that this planning, what you do as a soul before you incarnate, is your divine plan. So even if you look at the term divine plan, most of us start feeling that, okay, if it is a divine plan, that means it's not in your hands. It is wish of a divine, or divine itself is forcing you to do something which you don't want to do. But actually speaking, it is just that you are not remembering it right now in a conscious way according to your human memory. But your divine plan is nothing else but your own soul's free will, which you have already plotted for this life. Another is your human free will. So once you incarnate in the physical body, at every moment you are having a choice in front of you, right? If I ask you, do you want to have tea or coffee, you can say that you want to have tea, or you can say you want to have coffee, or you can say that you don't want to have anything. That's your free will, and you can choose at every moment in your life. You can choose what you want to do. right from getting up in the morning, at what time you want to get up, what time you want to have a bath, what time you want to eat, whether you want to go out or not, whether you want to work today or not. You do have a choice. With the series of such small choices, you are actually creating a kind of life you are creating for yourself. There is a biggest misconception when it comes to a divine plan. Most of the people feel that as we are coming down with this divine plan, our future is already fixed. This is what mostly people believe. You don't have to take divine plan as a literal thing that okay, this is what is written in my divine plan and that is what exactly would happen. No, that's just a broader idea, that is just a broader map, and what you are living here is the actual detailed execution of it. I want to give you an example over here. Suppose, as I said earlier, that if you are planning an international holiday and if you are planning an itinerary, a blueprint, I would say, is ready before even you set out for your international holiday. But when you actually go for that holiday, it's never going to be the case that whatever you planned in your itinerary, 100% you followed that word by word. Not necessarily, because you are when you are actually on that spot, you might find something really exciting which you had not planned, but just because you are there now and you want to explore it, you would go for it and you would start and you would try and explore something new which just came up over there. So itinerary is a blueprint, and what you are actually going and doing on your holiday is the execution of your holiday. And I feel the same thing happens when we live our life. With the free will, there is also a karma. So many souls who are incarnating here on earth are also having karmic give and takes, or if they have done something wrong in their previous lives, they have to pay off that karma. There is no going away with it. So I feel that when it comes to the term destiny, it's a combination of your divine plan, your soul purpose, your past life karma, and this life's karma, and your human free will. If you combine all these three, you would form your destiny. But also, as your human free will is dynamic, it's not fixed, right? Every moment you are choosing with your own free will. So your destiny also is not fixed. It is probable. It is, you can co-create that destiny with your belief systems, your powerful manifestation abilities, and you can have those manifestation abilities if your belief system is really strong. Whatever you are choosing here as a human free will is definitely affecting your future, and there are n number of different possibilities which are depending upon your choice, your free will, your belief system, and your manifestation power. The future is probable. Future does not have a fixed timeline. Many ascended masters or the great personalities like Buddha always have been saying that we create or co-create our destiny. What does that really mean? That means that you are already having a divine plan, but with your human free will and with your own conscious choices, you can co-create your destiny. So what you think, what you choose in your life with your intention, with your belief systems, with your manifestation power is equally important as the divine plan. We never should neglect our power, because the divine has given us, or all the souls, or all the human beings, this power to choose by our free will, and that is the biggest boon which we have. Most of us, we don't really use that as a boon, because we are always in this dilemma whether we are really able to choose things or we are actually being controlled by the divine plan. So if we really want to relate this whole understanding to a twin flame journey, where we actually get caught up in this whole thing is that as we are not remembering many things which we decided as a soul, and we are taking a lot of earthly patterns and we are getting preconditioned in our 3D earthly life, we are thinking in a different way. We are not able to believe ourselves. We are not able to access our higher guidance. We are paying too much attention to the third party, or we are getting too much influenced by the 3D conditions in our life, and eventually we start believing that we don't have our free will, we don't have our own power over ourselves, which can change things for us or which can give us what we want. We completely stop believing that. So in twin flame journey, the most important factor which gets missed is your belief system and your connection with your inner guidance. Of course, as twin flames, the things are not going the way we are wanting ideally as human beings. That okay, you meet your twin flame, then you want to be with them, you want to get married to them, or you want to get romantically involved with them, but you are stuck in such complex scenarios that you are not able to fulfill those wishes or desires, and that is why you start feeling that you don't have a free will. But what you are executing here is your divine plan which you planned. It will trigger you for your awakening. Your ascension process will happen, and you would be able to cope up with all the earthly challenges you will be facing, and you will get to the level of activating your spiritual mission. That is what it was, your divine plan as your soul's free will. When you are believing in what you are truly feeling inside your heart, your free will always guide you in the right direction, and your human free will and your divine free will start aligning with each other. That can only happen when your belief system is in place and your inner guidance is in place. So for twin flames, my message is that you don't need to get confused about divine plan and free will. Divine plan is your blueprint of this life and why you are here, your spiritual purpose. Your human free will here is what you can utilize to manifest smaller details. Being aware of your belief systems, being aware of your divine path, you can choose that free will, and you can, once that gets starts getting balanced with each other, you can see a beautiful journey unfolding. Yeah, so I think this is all for today. This was I didn't want to make this video as a very heavy kind of a video. So see you in the next video. Namaste.